Hello everyone, it's Danielle Maritime Medium, and today I wanted to share some insights on what's been brewing for my film experience as I am working really hard at acquiring the real experience in terms of understanding things behind the scenes on sets and understanding lighting techniques and going to the workshops at the New Brunswick Film Co-op and sharing my hustle, my efforts, my passion in terms of going where I want to go in this industry. So I'm super excited to share that I volunteered to be a part of a local cast volunteer group, and this is for a film here in New Brunswick, and I am going to be doing the hair and makeup for this film, and it's going to be shooting in May and July, and I'm super honored and really excited to be working with these people that are involved. I've been fortunate to have already met the creator of this film, attending a few workshops with her last year, and also knowing well a couple of the other key members for this film. So I'm excited to watch them work as I get to contribute and help someone achieve their goals and their dreams and watch this go from start to finish. So that's something that's brewing behind the scenes. I feel it's really important when you are looking to make a redirection in your life and grow in areas that are new to you. What's fascinating is when you start working with spiritual energies and also making sure that you're taking those practical steps. So let me highlight a couple of things here in terms of what that really looks like to help you get maybe where you want to go in whatever industry you feel called to. So for me, I'm really looking to grow a spiritual web series that's going to be teaching about the reality of spiritual experiences. So last year, what I did in 2018, I joined the New Brunswick Film Co-op. So they host a lot of workshops and really teaching the education of the language and techniques and getting that practicality under your belt and growing strong in that kind of area of your life. So that was fascinating, and I am super, super grateful and really happy to be a part of that community here around New Brunswick. So, but when you're working with these rhythms, I want to point out the energetic, the spiritual, the fascinating part of when you take a practical step like that. Watch who ends up coming on your path. So I'm going to share a couple of examples from my life. So recently, I helped a girlfriend move into her new apartment, and it was myself and this friend's mom and another person I hadn't met before. And so as we got talking while we were moving things around, I found out that this gentleman who was helping her move items is actually in the film community and has been a part of the New Brunswick Film Co-op for like 10 years, but in another area of the East Coast. And I was like, of course you are. Like, of course the universe would align these friends at the right time to introduce yourselves and network. And that's that perfect placement. These are the kinds of alignments that I really try to practically highlight and point out, because that was not a coincidence. It was not a coincidence that person who was there had that background with the timing. Like, she had all kinds of other friends who helped her move, but the timing of us being there with my passion, with my heart, with what I'm seeking right now, it was two people who could appreciate each other and have interesting conversations and network that could grow. That's how the universe will place people perfectly in the right place, right time, and also for doing something good, like for helping a friend move. It's beautiful. I love the alignment and everything involved. So that's one way that things can show up in your life practically when you are doing the work, when you are taking those practical steps, and the universe wants to reward that and help support that by putting those people on your path. There was another example years ago when I first had this idea for this series, and I was working out at a gym, like exercising on the bike, and a girlfriend of mine asked me if I knew a certain contact connected to the Toronto Film School. And I was like, no, but like I'll send them a message. And eventually, about a year later, we ended up having a couple of back and forth messages, and it's been incredibly, just such a gift having that kind of advice and insight from someone at that level And I was just exercising at the gym, but I had that idea and I was doing the energetic work. I'm showing up as the best version of myself. I am continuously growing. I am, doing that kind of that self-work that keeps you in that vibration, keeps you in that momentum of synchronicity showing up. And so pay attention to that. That's what I want to share, because this is certainly not just me that these experiences are happening to. This is there for anybody. This is the kind of potential and access that anyone can have when you are moving in a new direction or any direction. Especially when you have an intention of doing something that is going to help people and there's a consciousness behind it. And joy is certainly a vibration momentum that the universe loves to reward and fulfill and see through. So I wanted to share that. So there's a lot of really good things that are brewing behind the scenes with film, and I'm looking to get more involved in projects and kind of get my toes wet, so to speak. So that's brewing, and I share this journey too because, as I keep finding my way to, gathering up my own equipment and, really flying with this series, I want to showcase, here's how I did it, and show those steps to help encourage people to know that, this didn't happen overnight. There was practical things that happened. There was paying attention to the synchronicities, the people that are being recommended, and following that, doing something with that information, not just hearing it and letting it out one other ear. You're like, okay, I'll reach out to them. Thank you. So follow that. And I hope this is encouraging for others who have creative passions to show up and be comfortable being seen in following that through, because the world needs everyone's gifts. So thank you for watching. If you are following this, I hope that you will subscribe to my channel. I'm also on most social media, Twitter, Facebook as well. So thank you so much, and I'm wishing you a beautiful day. Take good care. Bye for now.